So, cheers. We're going to have another mail day. Got 2 packages here. Really am not sure what either of them are, since I don't recall the last things I bought. I mean, the main things I remember were what came in earlier. This is off of eBay. This is Lockup, Demonization. Lockup is a great fucking grind band that worships at the altar of Terrorizer, composed of Nick Barker and Shane Embury, that the ones that really thought of the entire project itself. This is rounded out by Anton Resna. I'm not too familiar with him or his guitar playing. I might be. I just don't know him directly by name. And on this particular album, this has Kevin Sharp from Brutal Truth. I don't know if this one is any, too much different from their previous works. I have their earlier stuff with Peter Tagrin on vocals, and I think Jesse played guitar at least on the first one. Jesse from Napalm Death. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while. And oh, hi, Andre. But really happy to go ahead and grab this because I know I've been meaning to pick it up for a while, because I kind of am a bit of a completionist when I know it's good material. I know I've sampled it before. But yeah, excellent death grind. And might take some influence for the next Maggot Crown, or finishing up this new Maggot Crown. I think I'm on track 8. I think it's going to be a 15 or 16 track album so far. So, looking forward to that. Here, is this one will make you happy? Okay, no. Anyway, this next one, I'm not quite sure where I ordered it from. I don't know if it's Discogs, because I don't recall buying anything from there recently. Raggedy ass package. See if I can open it without cutting myself, cutting Andre. There we go. That will work. Guess I'll do this with here. He likes doing this. So these, oh, awesome. So this comes from Mattis with Thunraz, and these are the tape versions of Thunraz Revelation. Really awesome. I know I talked about it with the CD version. I'm trying to see who put these out. If it's the same label, it quite possibly is, which escapes me at the moment. Alright, it's a separate one, but nice. It's stickered with a black shell. Very cool. See if I can get the J card out without. This is a lot harder to do. Oh, this is like a. Okay, you want it to get up? He hears things moving, he wants to get up. So this is almost like nice thick cardstock J card. There it is. Planetary King Records put this out. I think it looks awesome. Really happy with it. Like I said before, working on some new material with Mattis for the next one. Well, not the next one. He says he has some other pre-programmed material that he would like to, he created those drum tracks. He would like to make use of them. I don't have a problem with that, but he's more than happy to work with me again on some more future stuff, so I'm more than happy to work with him as well. I don't know if the rest of these are all Just checking. Yep, all black shell. So very cool. I'm gonna put these in here. It looks like there's some stickers in here. So. You are a goofy boy. Throw that back on the ground. So, yeah, Planetary King record stickers. Very, just self-logo thing. And this, sorry, is not exactly my cup of tea. I have no idea what the fuck this is, some sort of inside joke or whatever. But, cool, whatever. If it's the label head or the guy who runs it, and that's some joke that he made up, that's fine with me. Great. Oh, it said it right there, Planetary King Records. I'm kind of special. Whatever. Put these with the others. Get that where I can get them sold out. Those are going to be for my personal collection. Just released the third Great Depression album. Now 33 songs. That's wrapped as far as that sequence of events. 33, 33, and 33. Each one is going to come on a separate CD. I'm trying to put together where it's going to be a box set, like a literal box, with all three contained in it. I might do a limited run of that, which I think would be pretty fucking cool. I'm trying to decide on how to do the aesthetics of it and make it work. I'm definitely going to have it on CD for sure. Outside of that, I have plans for, like, every Great Depression album thereafter is going to be a 100-song album, doing the same sort of short, power balance grind material. Same with a bunch of other stuff. I started a Mints project because I kind of wanted to, just because I was listening to a lot of it, and so yeah, I can recreate this. I have a snare that I had not used. I tightened it up a little bit more, actually got the nice sort of ping I wanted out of it, while still retaining some of the depth of a wood snare, because it is a wood snare. It's just a 13-inch piccolo, and I had messed with it before, but now I think I got that shit sounding primo. And I'm actually using a beta lead with my 8-string Ibanez, and then I have my Dean 4-string bass also running through the beta head, but the 8-string is run through the beta lead on the distortion channel, bass is on the clean channel, a little bit more emphasis on the bass on that, dial back some of the grit so it can have a, so they can meld together real nicely. So that's going to sound pretty awesome. I still have to do a bunch of logos for stuff like Hierarchies and Desecration Crown. I'm doing a modification to I have a Mints name that comes from AI generated artwork that I thought would work, because I was like, I don't have anything in particular that I want to call it. I'm going to also do that for 100 tracks. Still working on Thumper. Still tracking more vocals for Boiled Tongue. Right now I'm working on the session I did in 2000. I want to say it was 2020. It might be 2021. Yeah, 2021. Because I wrote and recorded 155 Boiled Tongue songs. Might be earlier. I don't know. I can't really recall at the exact second. But I got 20 of those done. I'm working through that. I'm going to divide that up into 2 separate albums. 100 songs and then 55 songs on the next one. Because you can only fit 100 tracks on a CD, regardless of how long they are. I mean, I'm not one. I don't like how Drop Dead did one of their, I think it's the self-titled, where it was 3 tracks and it has all their, whatever fucking 100 and something songs on it. Just, I kind of hate that shit. I don't mind doing it for certain stuff like I'm doing with All Equip, because each session was recorded as a session. And then what I did for Weather Vacation, which I'm reissuing that first 4 EPs on CD as well, and because there was some sort of fucking weird thing that made it all come out fucked up, where it was like feedbacking, like a whoop 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 whoop, especially during the 4th EP, where that's all you hear. Like it was like progressively getting worse for some reason. So I have been putting that off just because, you know, there's some old project. I get back to it. Well, I don't feel like I can move forward on any other Weather Vacation on getting the albums out on pressed CD unless I address that first, and then I can do the other 2 that I have, which was Spooks and what was the other thing? I think it was a separate 4-part EP series, and then I have a prequel, or I guess I'm going to do a compilation of kind of like prequel tracks that I was doing for a different project that's very similar to Weather Vacation. I pulled out the ones that actually sounded the most like Weather Vacation, did vocals on them. Those are going to be considered prequels, and I'm going to number them backwards from 0, -1, -2, -3 to whatever it is. I think it's like maybe 10 or 12 tracks. And then I'm going to take all the other collected works that I did for compilations, because I did like usually like 10 or 11 tracks, and they're numbered out accordingly. But when I sent it to the people for the compilation, I'm like, here's my track, Weather Vacation, and this is the numbers basically of what it is. It's actually 10 separate songs, but it's as 1 2-minute or 2.5-minute long thing. And I'll be doing that, like compilations of some of my other stuff, like Boiled Tongue. I have quite a few compilation tracks out. I figured once I have a bit more, at least around 20 or so, including with some, probably my included with all the splits that either were supposed to be handled by someone else, let's say like Last Action, where it got deleted off Bandcamp. That's it. He doesn't want to redo it. Who gives a shit? I'll put it out. Put those tracks out on that. Say who it was with. Also some canceled splits, like El Stupido Humanoid, who decided he didn't want to do Noise Grind anymore and deleted all his shit, and kind of wasted my time with all that shit, which aggravates the fuck out of me, because he only wanted to do like, here, 2 minutes for him, 2 minutes for me. I'm like, I did it just because I could, but whatever. I'm just rambling about fucking shit. I mean, goddamn, it's been, I don't know, 15 minutes or something. Whole lot of fucking nothing. Anyway, I think this month I'll finish up a ton of vocals. I'm going to finish up like Hierarchies, ZY band I need to do the vocals for. Still have to finish up the lyrics. Then I am moving on to finish up Maggot Crown. I'm going to continue work on all the other grind stuff. I already started 1,000 Cuts. And yeah, there's going to have that EP out in about 2 more weeks, depending on how I write. And I think after that I'm going to start on the next Cave album, which will be coming out on Centipede Abyss as well. So that's going to be great. I'm going to go render some drum tracks. Whatever. Cheers.